The year was 2024, and the council that sets out a challenge, an innovation award it was called, to all staff members across all the council's offices in different countries to come up with a grand idea that would support the council's work, that could be applicable across systems, across IT, across how we implement and do the work that we do at the council. As somebody who leads research uptake, I'm very passionate about making sure that the evidence produced by researchers gets in the hands of those who need to use it. I realized that the council was very strong on so many of these things to do with the actual production of knowledge of the evidence. And one of the areas we could improve uptake and utilization or application of this research was in engaging downstream partners or stakeholders. In one of the areas where the council didn't have much presence, we hadn't been there yet. This is a place in West Nile, the West Nile region of Uganda, called Yumbe. It's a really hard to reach area. The roads are not so great. Yumbe district hosts the largest refugee settlement in Uganda and probably one of the largest in the world.
The refugees that we are hosting in Bidibidi, they are mobile though. It is an open settlement, so anytime they're in and out, but all in all, we manage all together with the partners, including the CBOs.
I count South Sudan as a vision of a better everyday life for a displaced child. We look at the well-being of the children in the displacement setting and ensuring that they are able to grow holistically well, to be able to be responsible leaders in the future.
In the community, we are trying to identify the cases of child abuse, teenage pregnancy, domestic violence, which affect the children inside the community. Then we provide them support.
As research uptake lead on Baobab, I brought in the work that I was proposing to get done on S.C.A.L.E of engaging downstream stakeholders alongside the ones that we normally routinely engage. That time we had a lot of evidence from the HVACs, which is the first ever humanitarian violence against children survey. We'd also undertaken surveys on unintended pregnancies and abortion, SRHR basically, and GBV, as is the council's mission to conduct applied research, not just research for the sake of it.
The S.C.A.L.E initiative is a program under Population Council geared towards strengthening community engagement and involvement in applied research. Basically, we know that many times research and data is very critical towards development, but unfortunately, most times, this data is not representative of the structures of the communities at the sub-government level, who are usually sources of information, but usually don't take part in implementing it, but also understanding where it has come from.
Research helps in a number of things. For example, if there's a problem in a community, without the research, you will not be able to understand the magnitude of the problem. And of course, when the problem will be identified, when the research is carried, definitely now the available information at hand will now help the stakeholders to get a lasting solution.
Communities there were not so used to researchers going back with these findings. It's very rare, extremely rare. In fact, they did say it had never happened. We saw like instant changes in some aspects where people's knowledge, the moment they get to know that this is not good, this is not allowed, this might be a culture norm, but it's harmful, you see the cultural leaders stepping up to say, okay, can we change this here and now? And that was really gratifying for us as the research team.
In our school there, we lose some girls because of this unintended pregnancy, like early pregnancy. Last year, but one, we lose 5 girls due to pregnancy cases. So for this year, we have not registered none. We have not registered due to the meetings we have. When we go back to our schools like this, we guide the girls. We have the guidance and counsel for the whole school. We also guide some teachers because there are some victims.
There was also the part of strengthening and supporting, consolidating existing community structures, which include the child protection committees, the health committees, and all these leadership structures in these communities, to be the ones to take the front seat and use this evidence. The Innovation Award was only 6 months, so it ended in June. But the beautiful thing about this is that we had already established relationships. Communities were already taking actions with the leaders in charge. And then Baobab decided to now take over from the S.C.A.L.E initiative, which was sponsored, funded by the Population Council.
I like the approach they have used, especially from our past experiences that we have used. We are being able to struggle to spread the word of localization and also implement the S.C.A.L.E policy of a localization agenda and so on. But the approach Population Council Kenya has used has been very, very, very welcoming and appreciated by especially the district local government.
I really want to appreciate the Population Council and the ICANN South Sudan for coming to the ground and to see that we handle these issues together. The issues which are in the settlement, issues like defilement, rape, child-to-child sex, neglect, domestic violence, we cannot handle it alone as police.
Even as we engage at the policy level, at the national level, global level, I think going down to these communities, they've been able to provide and support these initiatives in different ways. As I said, their wisdom, but also their time, and being able to tell us this is going to work, that won't work now. We need this, we have a gap here, and we have a strength right here. It's been an incredible journey, and I really want to thank the Council for thinking about the Innovation Award and for providing the resources to do this. I hope the testimonies from our partners and some of the community members will be able to show you how far this has gone, and to thank Baobab for taking this work forward.